So, here I am back at the hospital. After just getting out of there, I was in there for 4 days, 3 days, something like that. I gotta go have blood work done here, and I'll talk to you guys when I come back. What's happening, guys? So, alright, so on the first video where I rudely just like shut down and left you, battery went dead on me. Pretty much was done anyways. Like I was saying in that video, it was September the 12th. I was due to go in for the biopsy. Well, I ended up in the hospital September 11th, where I was I lost blood, y'all. I lost quite a bit of blood out the arse, you know what I mean? So it took 5 blood transfusions to get me out of the hospital, and that was 4 days. So far it's been a pretty wild ride. What it was I noticed that my heart was pounding really hard in my chest. It was like really working hard, and I had these bad dizzy spells and stuff, and it was like, there's no way, you know, there's absolutely no way I can't do this. This is scary. It's getting scary. So voila, 4 days in the hospital, out now. A little bit about where this whole thing is at, and what, you know, the whole purpose, guys, for me doing these videos. One, like I said, honestly cannot believe I'm doing these types of videos. I just feel that it's important for people to maybe try to understand when you are the one that was told that you have this, what that mentally and physically does to you right away. I mean, you have to accept what it is. You got to accept maybe how you got it, and you know, I've accepted the fact that mine was self-inflicted. I've smoked my whole life, and voila, you know, of all places, you know, it's my throat. So I do have a tumor, you know, I have a tumor, and the bleeding was coming from that tumor. So yeah, so okay, basically the plan right now, I had actually gone in the 11th, had 4 blood transfusions before they did the biopsy on me on the 12th. They actually did follow through and get all this done. In fact, right here, I'll show y'all, I have what is called, right there, it is a port. That is, you know, for your treatments. So that's already in place for however, you know, they want to go. It had been at my situation right now, they kind of was like, okay, well, we got to get the body scan done first, and that's the very next thing coming up, is a full body scan, and that will be September 27th. After that is the plan that they want to go with, if nothing else has spread. I mean, if it hasn't spread anywhere else, you know, I pray that it hasn't, and that it's just in that area. The plan is to hit it with chemo and radiation, and then go in, you know, to shrink it enough to go in to remove whatever. So, you know, here's the crazy the crazy thing about this whole experience, from the day I was told that I had this satanic disease, because that's what it is. It just wants to kill you. Man, I gotta tell you what, the life that you knew, the life that you were living, came to a complete stop. Like you hit a block wall, and it stopped you dead in your tracks. The life that you're living now is that of one that is on a personal, your personal, it's your journey. It's, you know, it's your experience. My experience so far has been wild. Tremendously out there wild. But the crazy thing about this whole thing is the things that you see and have a better understanding of in your life as you go. And I can see where a lot of cancer survivors are happy people. I mean, you have a lot to celebrate, that, you know. The other thing too, guys, is this is my, now listen, I can only speak on myself. This is my experience, okay? This is my cancer, my experience. When you're lying in the hospital and you're lying in these cancer units, what I was feeling was that the outside world I don't know anymore. Okay? It's like you're placed in this different realm of people all struggling with the same, but maybe different places, different areas, because, you know, esophagus cancer is not like breast cancer, and it's not like, you know. So this is you know, you feel, I had described this to my wife and to a close friend of mine today, that you know, the amount of support and love that you get from everybody, it's amazing, and it really touches you. It really honestly does. I mean, I'm getting children from there's children from my sister's church, like, they all sent me these cards, and they you know, drew pictures and stuff on it, and man, did that hit me hard. The other thing was shoot, you know, this is what happens to me, man. I lose a train of thought, and it sucks. It really does. It really sucks. Your brain is just all over the place. But so you have all this support, okay? You know it's there. It's surrounded you. The prayers and you know, all the good vibes and what have you. But you, the one that has been stricken, you're on a one person, okay? It's your life, your journey, and it's only you. You are the only one that's in there, man, and you're the only one that's fighting like hell against this, you know? It's pretty wild. It is really wild. My experience, I'll give you a quickie here. I don't want to blah too much on this. So here I am laying in the cancer unit, right? And you know, I got IVs in my arms, and I mean, I'm black and blued and everything, and I'm laying there, and it's like, you hear all this stuff, like you hear like people crying, and you know, and then you hear nurses screaming at some patients because maybe they just had enough and I can't do this anymore. And then the alarms and shit start going off, and you see them all running to save somebody or to, you know, and that's what happened to me. That happened to me in my room. I had an older gentleman next to me, and, you know, listen, man, I'm living a different world right now, right? I'm in this realm of people that are struggling to live, I guess. I'm there, hopefully, you know. Anyhow, same thing, you know, these alarms and shit start going off in my room, you know. And, you know, it was the guy that was next to me, and they eventually got him out. It's a wild experience. Man, if you have never had to talk to your family about death, I suggest you do, and you do it now as a family so that everybody understands. And that's what I had to do, y'all. I had to sit down with my family and just so that everybody was on the same page in the event, okay, just saying, in the event, you know, this is how I want it. So it's tough, man, but you know what, as you go and as this is going on and on, yeah, you kind of build this body armor, you know. And I'm like, you son of a bitch, bring it, bitch, bring it. You know, most of you, I don't talk that way, you know, on video, but bring it, bitch. I'm not playing. Like, I'm not gonna let this thing kick my ass. It did there, and that may have been, some of that may have been on my part, on not maybe notifying the personnel that, you know, maybe there's something going on in the arso, you know what I mean? But, you know, it was one of those things where it was like, it didn't seem like it was right, and then it looked healthy. Didn't seem like it was right, then it looked healthy. I'm like, well, stay off the tacos or something, you know? The other thing here too, guys, this is wild. Check this out. You see this, man? Check this out. You want some of this? Now, to some of you, you're probably like, ooh, that looks good. That looks good. Okay? Well, that's really the only kind of crap that I can eat now. So the life that you once knew, where you could sit down and eat that cheeseburger, and you could sit down and have that, come out here and throw in a pizza in the oven right here, the outdoor oven, which I'm craving like hell. Craving everything right now, man. That's it. And that's comes with this having a tumor in your throat. So now you're down to basically eating mush every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, it's interesting. But anyhow, that's just some of what I've been experiencing, and it honestly, you know, I think anybody that had cancer or has cancer can relate. It's your journey, man. It's only you. You have the love and the support, and you know it's there, but it's just, it's you and this beast that you got to fight and you got to go up against. And I pray that when I go in here on the 27th, that I have the body scan, and I pray that it has not spread to other areas, and it's just in this area. Some of my the surgeons sounded kind of hopeful for this, because through other scans they didn't see anything, stomach, lungs, nothing in that area. So they're you know, being hopeful. I hope it didn't go to the brain. Maybe, nah, never mind. So anyhow, that's where it's at, guys. My next run is the body scan, and then yeah, we start treatments. So I am off of work now. I will be off work for a while, and you know, like I said, you know, you woke up every day doing the one thing that you know, the thing that you loved. You know, I love my job, man. I love doing what I did. I traveled all over Pennsylvania, and I brought kids in, and you know, to get them help and stuff, and it just, everything just came to a complete stop. You're done. You're done. So yeah, it's the worst of it's coming, and you know, you just have to kind of prepare for that. So anyways, listen up. Next phase, next video, okay? And I thank each and every one of you guys, man. You guys mean so much to me, and you know, it's a personal thing, and it's really difficult daily when you still don't know. You know what I mean? You have this that's in you, but yet, you know, you wake up every day and you're still waiting. You know, we gonna be able to like get this thing out, or but you know, they had explained that they don't believe that it's spreading like that. I mean, listen, man. Okay. You're the experts. We're to take your word on what you're telling us, right? I mean, what do we know? Unless you're the type that are going to sit down and really research it. Which, you know, I'm not going that deep. But, check out this video. Tom McDonald, man. Tom McDonald. You may have already heard of him. Song's called Cancer. This dude hits it right on the nail. The way I felt my whole entire life came out of that dude's mouth in that song, in that video, about cancer. So anyhow, love you guys. Hey, help out by you know, sharing the daggone video. Hit the like button, hit the bell if you haven't, and listen, I'm gonna have some time off, so maybe I'll be throwing out a few more videos here and there. Who knows, you know? But everything so far, I'm still here. I'm still, you know, trying to get by every day, eating my mush, and yeah. So carry on, and talk at y'all later. Peace.